morning and welcome to the podcast this morning. I have guests today, and I know them both fairly well. Yeah, I know you both really well. I have Nate Harvey, manager at the Crawford Success Center, over here to my left for those that are viewing on the camera. And over to my right, Randy Blankenship. He is with Workforce Development. He's the manager of Workforce Development. I'm sorry, we all have our titles. And your crown, I don't see your crown up there, but
no crown.
You have a very vital work, and I'm familiar with very much what you do. So I will let you go out. I'm going to kind of let you maybe lead this today.
Sure. Just wanted to start maybe a little bit what we're doing at the Crawford Success Center, and then we'll jump into some opportunities that Randy's leading and that we're then facilitating at the center. But today we're starting our spring semester with North Central State College. So I'm spinning around where we got all kinds of students coming in that we're helping out and onboarding at the last minute, and some that are well prepared and ready to go, and all in between. It's just a really cool opportunity to just see and meet people in our community that are ready to take the next step of their lives.
Now, Randy's role in this, I know he's got a lot he wants to talk about because there's a lot of certificate programs, a lot of things that you guys are involved in. So I'm going to let you kind of take off because this is a lot to comprehend today.
Sure. Well, I manage all the non-credit programs at North Central State College, and also our apprenticeship program, which is our 4-credit students that are pursuing a journeyman's card. But Nate and I recently met, and we kind of laid out a plan for the 2024 calendar year on workforce development trainings that we're going to offer at the Crawford Success Center. So we're planning on offering 4 leadership, professional development workshops, 1 each quarter. The first one we're planning in February. It'll be our Leadership Series 1. So we'll have 2 Leadership Series 1 workshops, and we'll have 2 Leadership Series 2 workshops. Leadership Series 1, there's 4 content areas, about 2 hours are spent in each of those. Talk about leadership and supervision, effective communication, conflict management, and teamwork. And then our Leadership Series 2 kind of goes into some coaching, change management, feedback, and then emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is one of those hot button topic words in 2023. So we've got some training that's been developed that talks about that, and it's been very popular for us.
And I think you already had mentioned something about apprenticeships. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So apprenticeships are a more formalized training program. Usually, at least in our area, our apprentices are usually manufacturing focused. A lot of electrical maintenance, a lot of tool and die, some machinist. And what that is it's usually a 4-year program that an employer has to invest in with their employee, and the employee has to, commit and invest into that as well. And what they have to do is they have to complete 144 seat hours a year of related instruction, and then they have to do 2,000 hours of on-the-job training that's relevant to their apprenticeship. So upon completion of at least 576 seat hours over the 4 years and 8,000 hours of on-the-job training, they'll complete the program, and they'll receive their journeyman's card from the state of Ohio.
Well, these are always, to me, very exciting things. What I like about this is we try to find a need, and we'll fill that need.
That's right.
And this, when I look at workforce development, if you're out there and you say, hey, I'm an employer, I've got a need here, but I'm not sure how you would structure that, you don't need to worry about that. You just need to hook up with you folks in workforce development at North Central State College and say, hey, this is what we can do for you, because there's some things maybe the employer hasn't thought about, and then on our side, we haven't looked at it maybe from their side because they have specific things that they need to cover. Would that be accurate in what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And so how would I reach out to let's say I'm an employer out here and I'm
Sure.
listening to this podcast. Who would I contact, and give me the...
So you can call me by phone. My direct line is 419-755-4767. My email address is rblankenship@ncstatecollege.edu. Or you can go to our website. If you go to ncstatecollege.edu, on that first landing homepage there, you can scroll down and you'll see a tab or a button that says Workforce. You can click on that, and it'll take you to everything that we have to offer within workforce development at the college.
Give Randy a call, contact Randy. we'll see what we can work out. I'm sure we can work something out. We're very good at this.
Yes.
Heck, even in the past, and Randy and I, we visited on site to local employers.
Absolutely.
So we sit down and look, assess their needs and where are they at, and we lay out the full suite of offerings at North Central and workforce or in college credit. And we've had a lot of great feedback and results from those meetings. So if you're an employer out there, we'd love to connect with you, and we'll come to you.
It's spring semester. I know there's some things coming. I'm going to let you kind of tell us about some other things going on.
Sure. Yeah, this time of year, so the FAFSA is normally distributed on October 1st every year, but that was actually delayed by the federal government. So they just launched that, I believe, around January 1st of this year. So it's a simplified FAFSA, and that's where you fill out your financial aid form, and you could be eligible for up to $7,395, and just based off of family need. So to give context, many of our students that receive that full amount, many times they get a refund check at the end of the semester to help them through their life, support their life events and go into school. So affordability is a big part of NC State College.
Well, like I said, folks, if you want to change your life for the better, move forward with something. I don't know two better guys that they could contact than you. You two are wonderful about working with people. All of our staff up here, the people at the Success Center, every one of them up there was very good at working with people, because this is a people business and it's about solving problems. We want to solve the problems of our employers. We want to solve the problems of families that want to have a better life. And those things are available to you if you'll just take a little step of faith here, and we will, I always say, shepherd you through this process. You guys, you're over here nodding your head, so I know you're in agree with me, but again, I tend to get off on that. But this is very, very important. The only one that can change your life is yourself, and you got to make that decision. And that's what I would leave people with today. You guys got any parting thoughts you would like to leave with our employers?
I'll just piggyback on that. Outside of the Pell Grant, the college has resources available in terms of scholarships through our foundation. Usually we give out about $250,000 a year in scholarships to our students. And I just wanted to let everyone know that the scholarship application period will be launching on February 1st. And that application period is open for the whole month of February. It's one application. It takes about 10 minutes to complete that.
Which that's pretty short considering many other applications.
That's right.
Pretty
that's
friendly.
Right. And at the end of that, you'll be considered for all scholarships that the foundation provides based on the criteria of those. So we've got a very diverse range of scholarships and offerings that meet all different, different programs and students involved in different things at our college. And one of the requirements is you have to complete the FAFSA, like Nate mentioned.
Sure.
So that's to be considered. You have to complete that, and then our team will meet and we'll review all the applicants. All the information gets dumped into an Excel spreadsheet, and we filter it down, go through each scholarship based on that criteria, filter those things down, and then we make a decision based off of what that student's financial need is, and then also what type of student they are. We look at GPA. That's a big deciding factor for us a lot of times. So if we have two students that are very similar in all the other areas, but one of them has a 2.75 GPA and one of them has a 4.0, a lot of times we're going to trend towards that 4.0 student, just because we want to reward those that are doing a good job. But I would say on average, we usually give out about 80% of those that apply usually walk away with a scholarship.
Well,
at least one.
We're pretty generous to people in that.
Yes.
I'll be in February. I'll be going around to each county high school in Crawford County during one of their lunch periods, and I'll be sitting in. So if you're a parent out there listening, I'm going to be working to connect with your seniors out in the community. And this is eligible for adults too, correct? Going back to school.
Oh yeah, any student at North Central State College is eligible to apply.
My final thought I would say to everybody is, if in doubt and you're not sure, find out. Make a call, because your future can change very much for the good, but you have to make a step to make something happen. And I know that you guys work awful hard to get our students and make sure that they move forth in some kind of program or certificate program or degree or whatever you're working in. We're here for you. We're here for this community. We're here for Crawford County. Thank you both for being guests today on the podcast.
Thank you.
For having us.